One more time, since you took so long getting up here, Jennifer Melnick!
Okay, hello. Hello, people in the back. So my story is about a barbecue that I had at my house. And yeah, it was pretty good. And a very strange cast of characters who showed up from my neighborhood. So my roommate was there, this beautiful blonde girl. And then this lesbian, Charlotte. Yeah. And Charlotte was from Texas, and she was very, very talented. I mean, a great artist, a great musician, dumb as rocks. Like, really, the dumbest person ever. She moved back to Texas, so I can tell this story now. So she told this story, and I like to call it Charlotte's Demented Web. And before I say this, I have to say, we smoked a bunch of pot. So the story was really weird. And the guy that brought the pot was a bong maker. His name was Justin, and his nickname was Slow. And then later in the night, we made out. And I made out with someone named Slow. Yes. So Charlotte told this story, and it kind of went like this. So I had a fish, and then it got sick, and I decided to take him out of the water and give him mouth to mouth, and then he died. Okay? And then the next story was, when I lived on my farm, we had a bunch of chickens, and they had chicks, and they were really cute, and then my dad said to go out and shoot them. What? And then the last one was that she had a dog. I had a dog, and his name was Brutus, and then he got eaten by the gators. Weird. So anyway, then we went outside. My cousin was there, and she brought her friend, who we called Tapeworm, because she was really, really skinny, but then she ate an entire pan of cornbread. And she was like, I don't even know, like, people say I have a tapeworm. I watched her eat the entire thing of cornbread, and I was like, oh my god, I think you have a tapeworm. So then we all go outside, and I had this friend that lived in the neighborhood, and her name was Janet the crackhead. And she wore yellow stretch pants, kind of like my blue stretch pants. Yeah, we were kind of a lot alike, except she was black and really fat and a crackhead. And the thing about her is she was kind of like Beetlejuice. So if you said her name 3 times, she would just appear. Like, you could be anywhere, and Janet would come, like, strolling around the corner. Like, hey, what up, you got any cigarettes? So, we went outside, and this crazy lady comes out of nowhere, this huge lady, and she's like, oh my god, I just got these papers, like, I don't know what they mean, I don't know what is going on, like, can you read these papers for me? I'm like, oh my god, yes, I can read your papers. So she gives them to me, and I'm like, okay, well, you're actually getting sued by your husband, and you have to go to court for domestic violence. So I'm sorry I have to tell you that, but that is the case. It's really awkward. So then she would not leave until I gave her an old cigarette and half of a 40. And then I was like, wow, like, that lady was really weird. I would have even preferred Janet. So then I hear Janet's noise. And she's like, oh, hey, girlfriend, it's me, what up? Like, oh, hey, it's you, Janet, and you're still wearing those yellow stretch pants. So she comes out and asks me if I can go into the backyard and get all the floaters, like the old beers, so she can drink them. That was pretty gross. So anyway, the end of my story is, oh, my cousin smoked so much pot that she threw up all of her tapeworm shoes at the end of the night. And that was the last time I ever saw Janet, the crackhead. So if anyone sees a big fat lady in yellow pants with braids, tell her that Jen is looking for her. The end.
Wow.